With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
26.
Motion man is Schwartz. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Smith and Jigba in motion right. On play action, Rodgers. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can... With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. He'll return it from the 6. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the NFL's 3rd leading rusher last year. It's Nick Chubb. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. That is caught, and he's out right at the 25. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And some space here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Watson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And they needed to be because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Uchenna. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Motion man is Schwartz. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach it? There he goes, Amari Cooper. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Watson, off play action. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And now with the play clock getting down, Kevin Stefanski going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Farley. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, take 26.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6.
Now a play fake. Rodgers under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And he has got it 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
1st down, Cleveland.
On 1st down, Watson. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Well, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Keanu Neal. And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Seattle, 46 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Anthony Schwartz, 47 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes our score 17-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
A give running right is Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And the Browns first down.
Now it's Watson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. And looky there, Charles, just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side of the football.
Oh, yeah, I've been traded.
He's a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that in his new role with this team.
Third and long, it's Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position.
I got Anthony Schwartz off of the Dolphin practice squad. That nigga picked up Anthony Schwartz in free agency and then left him on their practice squad. So when we opened up practice squad, I robbed his ass.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Everybody else I just traded him.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes.
Yeah, I got Aaron Rodgers from the Jets. That nigga came and got that rookie corner from me that was like 95 speed. He was like 95 speed. The Seahawks had drafted. I gave that nigga him in like a second-round pick for Aaron Rodgers. He got the Jets. He using
Here comes a return from the middle of the
he using oh boy.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably
what nigga named Jordan Travis. I just got them from the Eagles.
Ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably
some other crazy.
Drive, right?
A pick. I think that they got my first round pick or some shit like that.
Possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score,
yeah, he over there struggling with the Eagles. I said, man, you might well come on up off of them because you got me. He wouldn't give me who I wanted, though. He said I had to.
First half. This is 2nd and long. And Chubb will try the middle here. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
I picked up Justin Simmons. I picked up Justin Simmons in free agent.
And that hits at the 6 and carries in.
No, yeah, I got Justin Simmons in free agent.
Here's the Seattle
Who else I got? Jeffrey Simmons.
This drive here,
I traded with the Titans for that nigga.
Touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
They were
frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Was it Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, it's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On play action, now Rodgers. And he's got Smith and Jigba. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT. And the round is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
I'll go over here. Here we go. 58. Shoulder back.
Now Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Seahawks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Watson. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Seattle, and even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On play action, Rodgers. Throw out wide to Walker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Browns' 9-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Walker. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Watson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now a play fake, and it's Watson rolling to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now Rodgers. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Now a play fake. Rodgers going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. On play action, it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, here's Watson.
13-yard line.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
They'll run with Chubb. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Back to throw, Watson, sliding out of the pocket. And he floated one out there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Running it with their receiver, Cooper. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. On the pass, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Get 300. Get 300. Look at that.
Rodgers looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. It got his man complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Rodgers. And this one's incomplete. Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Watson, off play action. He's got his receiver, Cooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back at their own 17. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 32 that time.
GG.
So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing,